Hello and welcome back to the Wealth Practices channel. Today we will discuss many types of people who will bankrupt you if you stay with them. Make sure you're subscribed, and let's get started. Here are the 7 people that are constantly broke, and how you may prevent becoming one of them. 1. People trying to keep up with others. Early adopters, gamers, and other impulse buyers desire to be on the cutting edge of technology. They are, however, merely a subset of a larger epidemic of people attempting to outspend their friends, family, and neighbors in order to demonstrate that they are financially secure. If you try to go out with everyone else for a steak supper when you only have a hamburger budget, you'll quickly run out of money. This cycle keeps repeating itself, says John Hargrave, a bankruptcy attorney with more than 30 years of expertise. No matter how much money someone makes, they spend it all because they want everything. You don't need a new automobile just because someone else does, and just because a phone has new features doesn't imply you'll profit from them. It's great that you can use your phone as a projector, but have you ever used it? Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses and start saving for your own future. 2. Individuals who never pay on time. Every bill that is paid late incurs an extra cost. This is pretty much ubiquitous. Your phone, utilities, mortgage, and credit card bills all levy late fees. Even extending your loan to the maximum term limit in order to pay as little as possible is a bad decision. A 30-year mortgage, for example, will more than quadruple the purchase price of your home. A person with a terrific credit score may qualify for a mortgage at 4% versus 5% for someone who has not handled their credit as responsibly, says Empire Wealth Management's Tillman. A 1% difference in interest rates results in an additional $150 monthly payment and $53,000 in interest over the life of a 30-year loan. Bills are not the place to do it if you want to procrastinate. Furthermore, your credit reports will show that you are always late, and you will pay higher interest rates, if you can even secure credit. Punctuality eliminates numerous financial barriers. Getting organized is the greatest approach to deal with this problem, Tillman stated. Develop a method that works for you to keep track of your payments and when they're due. There are numerous free apps available that will deliver financial reminders to your phone. You can alternatively manually enter the information into a spreadsheet or balance your checkbook on paper. It's up to you how you do it, just get on time, slacker. 3. People who do not have a savings account. When choosing how to profile those experiencing financial difficulties, I contacted Andre Panantoan of Pocketbook, a personal finance app that not only tracks personal finances but also has enough extra features to work as a great alternative banking option in the very near future. Pocketbook has approximately 40,000 users and values user feedback while also analyzing habits. Panantoan had the following to say. What we discover is that those who appear to be perpetually short on funds under budget their emergency reserve, much like the old guy and his wife in Pixar's Up. They overestimate the likelihood of bad things happening to them while underestimating the likelihood of positive things happening to them. In other words, they're overly optimistic about their prospects. You can't save money until you have a savings account. You must also regard it as a savings account. Emergencies do occur, but if there is no imminent life-threatening risk, do not withdraw from your funds. A little ingenuity and resourcefulness will help you retain the discipline required to get out of debt. 4. People who lack ambition. Saving money entails earning money. Without a destination, you'll never go anywhere. People who have ambition have drive, motivation, and inspiration. Those who lack one or all of these qualities are truly broke. Unfortunately, you're unlikely to persuade anybody else of the importance of having a strong work ethic, Tillman says. That is something that must be learned and honed. Getting up every day to work on something you enjoy and are passionate about increases your productivity, which leads to more money. It's more vital than ever to be financially self-sufficient, especially in this day and age when a corporate pension is an anomaly and Social Security is iffy at best, Tillman adds. If you don't have ambition, you'll always be in debt. 5. People on a tight budget. The Cyclops reigns supreme in the kingdom of the blind. Making a budget is the only way to get out of debt. Having one in your brain will not work, according to San Diego financial planner Sean Nissel. Some people get themselves into financial difficulties because they are naive optimists, he explained. They spend with the idea that the money would suddenly materialize in their bank account. You can't fly on the wings of hope and good intentions, you need to see the statistics on paper to make them real. When you're surrounded by mass materialism, you need something concrete to focus on. Whatever you think of Columbus's other accomplishments, what he didn't do was attempt to navigate without a map. So map your budget before you're hit by a tidal wave of invoices and drown in debt. 6. Whiners and complainers. It's critical to enjoy what you do. Money will not immediately improve your life, and if that's your thinking, you'll never have any money. I see that all the time with my clients, says life purpose coach Melanie Cobb. Before we look at their bank accounts, we need to fix their flawed thinking. When their thought gets abundant, so does their money. Finding contentment within oneself is critical. It's fine to have a terrible day now and then, but if every day is a chore, you need to choose a different path. Yes, it will be uncomfortable, but what movie or novel have you ever seen or read where the protagonist sat around until something was handed to him? When you're ultimately satisfied and fulfilled, you'll stop spending on items you don't need and instead save for the future. 7. Sympathetic souls. I'm not denouncing charity, it's necessary to be kind and caring. The issue is putting others' needs ahead of your own. Some folks are soft, they lack the murderous instinct. We'd all like to see those folks thrive in life, and the most of them will, albeit while in debt. There's a reason non-profits are called that. If you contribute to those in need, you'll never have a surplus. This isn't to say you shouldn't give $1 to a homeless person, it's actually cheaper than your coffee or texting habit, but there's a bigger problem with empathetic souls. People with low self-esteem will always be at danger for financial difficulties, because they will always hunt for ways to purchase acceptance and affection, explains Farrah Parker, image consultant with PR and strategic marketing firm F.D. Parker & Associates. It is vital to accept and love yourself since, as the Beatles say, you can't buy me love. Speaking with these experts pushed me to keep going, despite my current situation of sleeping on a friend's sofa, helping to pay bills while juggling the hardships, tribulations, and expenses of everyday life. Saving money isn't tough, but it does need dedication. We'll have a good basis to prevent being one of the 7 people who are constantly broke with appropriate planning, a sound budget, and a desire to make an income. I don't know about you, but I'm sick of being broke. Thank you for tuning in for our video. Be sure to subscribe and we will see you in the next one.